Your attention,
Boomer,
please.
Big Dog,
Now
takes the
pitching for
mound
the
here. Not a
Indians,
save situation, of course,
34,
because of the big lead,
Boomer,
but he'll try to
Big
finish
Dog.
it out nonetheless. Digging in to try it again. Darnell Fontaine starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
The next 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Baez over to his right. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Hammonds comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A cold strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Baez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Arturo Pena.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 15-2.
Your attention,
Boomer,
please.
Big Dog,
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for
now in
Cleveland.
inning number 9,
Number
looking to
34,
close the door.
Boomer, Big Dog.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And this is fouled at the plate. Now here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Hit down the third base line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1, you get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gaffer? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance. Roger Francisco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Cam Dwyer stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
The final line.
Boomer Big Dog comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 34, Boomer Big
Charlie
Dog.
Puig stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the
fielder,
pitch. Here's the
Roger
first pitch, chopped
Francisco.
foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now. Digging in and looking for more, Cam
Now
Dwyer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2
designated
for 4 to this point.
Cam Dwyer.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sample is there, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Justin Valdez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Valdez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Your
Dwight
attention, please.
Santiago
This
is into the
game for
ball
the
game
inning.
here as he takes
Now
over behind
catching,
the plate.
Number 29, Dwight.
And this is
Santiago.
going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Good waste pitch. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again,
Third baseman,
Danny
number
McGee.
00. Danny
And they'll start the at-bat
McGee.
with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it.
Villalobos is there to make the catch, and that means we've stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the
JT
Yankees.
DeSalvo.
Center
First
fielder,
pitch changeup,
JT
chopped foul right at the plate for
DeSalvo.
the first strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Another 0-2 home. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and
Now
he struck
batting.
out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Sample is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again,
The
Roger
right fielder, number
Francisco.
34.
Now a swing and a
Roger
softly hit ground
Francisco.
ball. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning. Is it? Aaron
attention, please.
Castro will be summoned here. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the
Final line
game.
score this afternoon.
Yeah, he wound up.
After a rare blown save, a usually trusty reliever is picked up by his coach. A good reliever must have a short memory for such outcomes, as he'll be called on again soon.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching for
ball
the
now in
Indians,
inning number 9, looking to close the
32.
door.
Boomer Big Dog.
Juan Maldonado is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Right fielder.
It looks like he just swung right over that
Maldonado.
sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
The
Greg
catcher, number 13.
Acosta. And the first pitch is chopped
Acosta.
foul at the plate at strike 1. On the ground up the middle, Villalobos fields it cleanly on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Ready for another shot now, Adrian Murillo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. David Guerra earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Boomer Big Dog closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation. Boomer Big Dog comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Boomer Big Dog.
Randy Hubble is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. St. John is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Manny Machado is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Juan Maldonado.
Center fielder.
Fouled straight back.
Maldonado.
All right, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A packed house. 43,515 on their feet in Cleveland.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Manny has to
A red-hot closer gets a call from his agent. It seems the player has grown unhappy with his role.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes
pitching
out of the
for
bullpen
Cleveland,
to shut things
number
down here in the
32.
ninth.
Boomer Big Dog.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Alan
25.
Bennett becomes out number 2 this inning. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. Boomer Big Dog takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in once again, John Hillman. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now batting. Designated
Mark
hitter.
Grayson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Blair. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. Boomer Big Dog comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Eric Perez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Swing and a little
Leading
tapper
off in the bottom of the ninth. Center fielder.
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Maxwell.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and
Now
chops it
catching,
foul at home plate.
Number 29, Eric Perez.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in and looking for more,
Now
Cesar Dominguez.
Third baseman.
And this will be fouled away.
Dominguez.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Nicholas moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Brian
next for
Guzman
Seattle. Left fielder.
turned on that one and
Brian
crushed it. Just pulled it a
Guzman.
little foul. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate.
I got it.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A 1-run game.
Your attention, please.
Boomer Big Dog
Now pitching for
takes the
Cleveland.
ball now in inning number 9,
32.
looking to close the door.
Boomer Big Dog.
Richard Matsumoto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. skied into straightaway right. Baez waits on it. One down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Jacque. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Ready once again, Edgar Caballero. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 3-2. The
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes
pitching
out
for
of the
the
bullpen
Indians,
to shut things
number
down here in the
32.
9th.
Boomer Big Dog.
Willie Wagner
Leading off
is in
the
to start
bottom of the
things
ninth
off
inning
here
for
as
the
he looks at
Rockies.
a called strike. It's nothing
Center
in 1.
fielder, Willie
And the good spot
Wagner.
for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the 9th.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the 9th. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like Alex Bregman will move into the on-deck. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
A major league pitcher is approached by one of his coaches. follow-up call to a complaint this player issued about how he is being used. They'll push a little harder.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now pitching
takes
for
the
the
mound here.
Indians,
Not a save
number
situation, of
32.
course, because of the big
Boomer
lead, but he'll
Big
try to
Dog.
finish it out nonetheless. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now.
Up next
Adam
for the Astros.
Graham.
First baseman.
Ball hit high and
Adam
foul down the left
Graham.
field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Edgar.
Chop foul over
Valera.
towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Freddie Tennis with his 4th win this season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening for my partners.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes
pitching
out of the
for the
bullpen to
Indians,
shut things down
number
here in the
32.
9th. Ready for another
Boomer
shot now.
Big Dog.
Doug Kirkland due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another chance. Bobby
The left
Romer.
fielder, number
No hits
52.
in 2 trips to the
Bobby
plate for him in the ball
Romer.
game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Winston is there. 2 gone. stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernest Jaquez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Kansas City, good night.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Eric Clinton wins his 3rd of the season. Boomer Big Dog wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB. Boomer Big Dog takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in once again, Willie Trevino. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's game.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in inning
Indians,
number 9, looking to close
32.
the door.
Boomer Big Dog.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
John Hyatt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Sample takes it in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jose Barrios notches his 3rd win. Boomer Big Dog comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Boomer Big Dog.
High in the air out to center field. Slater has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Navarro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater on the move. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred Gironco. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3. The final.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for
now in
Cleveland.
inning number 9, looking to
32.
close the door.
Boomer Big Dog.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hard hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Trevino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Trevino.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Sample ranges to his right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder.
Riley
Riley
Voigt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Tonight's
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes
pitching
out of
for
the
the
bullpen to
Indians,
shut things
number
down here in the
34,
9th.
Boomer Big Dog.
Charlie Puig is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Grounded to short. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another chance. Cam Dwyer. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winston is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Lou Cortez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Bordick has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Jose Barrios earns his 5th winner of the Boomer. Big Dog takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready for another shot now. Lou Cortez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Russ Glover. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Glover.
Hey, plays that one now.
The windup and the 0-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Baez moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Cleveland